For centuries, Africa has been known as the world's treasure chest, a land blessed with vast gold reserves, oil fields, sparkling diamonds, rare earth minerals, and fertile plains that could feed nations. Yet in the shadows of this abundance, millions still live in poverty. Coincidence? Many believe it's anything but. Let's look at 1. The control of resources. If African nations rise to true self-sufficiency, if they become wealthy and strong, they gain control over their own treasure. But that threatens the interests of powerful Western corporations and governments who have long relied on Africa's raw materials. Extracted cheaply, sold dearly, profits flowing outward. To them, a poor Africa means cheaper minerals, cheaper oil, cheaper food, and higher margins on global markets. 2. Debt. The invisible chains today, Africa owes billions to Western nations and financial giants like the IMF and World Bank. But these loans come with strings attached, economic conditions that dictate how governments must run their economies. Entire nations are trapped in endless cycles of borrowing and repayment, dependency and control. Growth is stunted, the promise of prosperity pushed further and further away. 3. Brain drain. What happens when the best and brightest, the doctors, the engineers, the scientists, find no future at home? They leave. They build lives and careers in the West, feeding another continent's growth. But imagine if Africa had the opportunities to keep its talent. Imagine if its brilliant minds stayed, innovated, and built futures for generations to come. That would rewrite the global balance of knowledge and power, and some fear that shift. 4. Divide and rule. A new colonialism. Gone are the old colonial flags, but the influence remains. Media, trade deals, foreign aid, political interference. These are the new tools of control. A divided Africa is easier to manipulate. A united, powerful Africa? It would have its own voice, its own agenda, and it would challenge the global status quo. 5. Afraid of the comeback. Africa is young. Africa is fast-growing. Its potential is immeasurable. A rising Africa means a shift in global power. Politically, economically, culturally, Western dominance, long taken for granted, would fade. And so keeping Africa in a permanent state of development delays what many see as inevitable, a world where Africa leads. The question is no longer why Africa is poor, but who benefits from keeping it that way?